Yo,
Yo,
we recording now.
back in the studio.
Yeah.
Back in the
Let's hit it, baby.
studio.
Let's hit it, baby.
We got some people in here that we've been trying to interview for a good minute now. Some entrepreneurs in a way. You already know who we are. My name's Grayson. That's my boy Carter over there. You know what to call us. We the Metry boys over here.
Yeah, we out here, dude. Carter, DJ Carter, and Gray Money are in the building.
Hey.
Metry Boys is live. We got two solid individuals, two creative motherfuckers that we know, but also still have a lot to learn from them. So we have some questions laid out. Hope you guys can get to know some of these guys from this video.
Yeah, and hopefully keep up with them. That's the plan. Just two things, boys. Remember us when y'all get big.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for real.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, let's go. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, what's up? I'm Tasty. My name is Andrew. I've been going by Tasty for the last 8 years. I've been making music from the confines of my bedroom to studios to performing at venues in Louisiana and now in Colorado. And I've just been branching out and staying to my best, like, authentic self and what I can create and bring to the world through the voice that God's given me. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm Tasty, baby.
So we got Tasty, then
Blake Graffiti, Cozy Studios, clothing brand. Do a little designing. Been doing it for like 7-8 years. I kind of started the same time as Tasty started singing, actually, and just been going through the process, learning a lot about the clothing industry and over these years, and thinking what direction I want to go, how I'm evolving, and seeing what the future is going to hold.
All right.
so you guys knew each other before we for Denver, right?
Yeah, dude. Blake actually went to high school with my brother.
Yeah.
Before my brother went to Jesuit, he went to Holy Cross, which, like, it's kind of crazy because everybody, I'm sure you didn't feel this way, but everybody at Holy Cross was like, traitor, we hate you. It's just so funny because I met Blake through a friend I worked with in high school who, like, he put me on his Snapchat story or something. And then he was like, yo, my homie Blake fucks with you, bro. Come to this party this weekend. And then I just went to the party. And then that's how I met Blake. And he was like, bro, I went to school with your brother for 2 years. And
Let's
I'm like,
go.
because y'all know New Orleans is the smallest city on the
Come on
planet,
now, bro.
dude. Everybody knows everybody, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Whether you-
Everyone is interlocked somehow.
so yeah,
literally.
no, I've been knowing Blake since, what, 2015?
Yeah, something
10
like
years,
that.
baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now we out here just pursuing the career, you know?
Let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I feel like me and him can relate a lot with art in that aspect because we've been doing it the same amount of time and we kind of go through the same struggles.
Yeah, honestly, and it's really cool to see because, like, you make clothes, I make music, but, like, the struggles of an artist are the same in so many different ways. Nobody knows that unless, like, this is what you do, this is what you pursue. Because, like, I started out as Big Tasty, as y'all know. Like, I was Big Tasty, and it's because, like,
How long was that?
how long was I Big Tasty? That was from, like, 2017, right after I graduated high school, until probably like a year, like 2017 to, like, the end of 2018 or something.
Yeah, weren't you doing I know you did at least one show at the fucking Willow.
Yeah, dude.
I was there. I was there.
Bailey UC told me about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he there?
Yeah.
Damn, I feel my bad, Bailey.
Yeah.
I forgot.
You know
I love you, dog.
You know who he probably was with though? You know who he probably was with? I met the dude before. I don't know his last name. His first name's Jackson. Them two always.
Oh yeah, Jackson Melnick. Yeah. Jackson was definitely there. Okay,
Yeah.
for sure.
So you probably brought him.
That's funny, dude. That was a hell of a show. That's so funny, dude. That was like that was my first show. That
I was wondering that.
That was when all my music was just poo-poo dookie garbage trash. But everybody gassed me up, dude, and thank God they did, because I would have quit if they were honest with me. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Thank God they gassed me up. But dude, that show I had like 150 people pull up.
Dude, it was
And I
lit.
like,
it was
so
so lit,
dude,
bro.
yeah. And then
I side note, RIP,
Yeah.
there's no more Willow.
Really?
Like,
Jimmy's
actually,
again.
Yeah, it's
oh, well, that's a
Really?
good
Yeah.
thing.
It's
Jimmy's had a
Jimmy's.
much
Shout out
better-
Jimmy's.
Jimmy's had a
Music
way
club.
better reputation than the
Really?
Willow.
I never
Jimmy's
heard
is
of
in the
it.
like rock and roll Hall of Fame for like
Yeah.
venues. Like massive
Dude,
names
everybody's
performed
been
at
there.
Jimmy's.
Everybody's
Yeah.
played at Jimmy's.
Okay.
Like
Well, that's a good thing then. That might be
Uzi's
like
played there.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
When
like right after he
I
dropped
didn't
Money
know-
Longer, Uzi
I
played
had
there.
no idea.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
It's wild.
There's a lot of like really good bands that I can't name off the top of my head that have played at Jimmy's, aka the Willow. If you know either one, it's the same building in New Orleans,
Yeah.
but like big time. Like
100%.
in I'm thinking of Something Brothers, the Something Brothers that have played there.
yeah, I can't think.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure people know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
But yeah.
Besides the Willow, when you were Big Tasty, did you have any other like shows? Or is
As
that,
Big
like, the only
Tasty?
one?
Loki
you
might have been the
remember.
one, right?
I don't know. Maybe I might have performed at the Dead Poet in Baton Rouge as Big Tasty.
Okay.
I might have done that.
What made you take the switch though from going rap to like song?
Well, like Big Tasty was like, so at first I went by Keeler, just my last name.
Okay.
One of my choir teachers told me I wasn't good at singing,
Wow.
and then that like stopped me from like ever wanting to like sing publicly. And then in high school, I was always like, I love doing impressions, like I just love my voice. I'm just a big fan of my voice in all aspects.
Yeah.
And somebody in high school was like, yo, dude, can you sing? Because like you can just like bend your voice in all these different ways. And I looked at him and I was like, low key. It made me like realize, I was like, wait, maybe I shouldn't be like self-conscious about this. And then
Let's go.
yeah, dude. So then Mac Miller passed away, and
Rip.
that changed my life tremendously.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the biggest transition of my music career early on, was like Mac died, and then it made me realize how important and how special music was, because I found myself like bawling, crying in the car listening to Donald Trump by Mac Miller. And I'm like, this
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. Why am I profusely screaming, crying right now, listening to this song where I used to get so sauced to in high school? And it's because
Yeah.
it's because music takes you back to a place
It
in your
does.
life that you loved
100%.
or maybe hated. Maybe some of those songs are sad, and like you could still listen to that. That'll bring you back to that breakup. That'll bring you back to that person dying in your life. That'll bring
Yeah.
you back to something like that. And I didn't realize that until he died, and I was bawling my eyes out listening to the most hype music ever, bro. And then that made me sit there and realize, man, I'm like, this stuff is so powerful. These vibrations that come out of my vocal cords, his vocal cords, anybody who has that gift and that ability, that's powerful, bro. And I was taking that for granted because I just wanted to be a rapper. I wanted that lifestyle. I wanted people to like me. I wanted to be rich. I wanted the girls. I wanted the drugs. I wanted the cars. I wanted all that. And then Mac died, and I'm like, dude, you're taking advantage of such a gift that can bring people joy and bring people like experiences that like you don't even know about. And then that night, I made that song Lemon Haze. And that was the first song I made that like truly came from my emotions. And that was the easiest song I've ever made. It took me like 10 minutes. I did it on the table in my homie's apartment in Baton Rouge.
Yeah,
And-
Shout out
Um,
VI.
that's a good song, by the
Yeah,
way. I like
dude.
that song.
Thank you.
Lemon Haze.
Thank you, dude.
Very good song.
SoundCloud OG.
And then,
You should have played it last night.
dude, I almost did. I
That
almost
was so
did.
sick.
That was, yeah.
4 a.m. with a snore. 4 a.m. when I'm snoring.
Yeah,
It's
soaring in the 4 and 4 a.m. while y'all are snoring.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that was a massive transition in my life with music when he passed away. It's a big awakening, big like wake up call that I should take this more seriously than I am. And if I'm gonna do this, I need to do it from a place of like authenticity and not like I'm smart enough to rhyme. I have a cool voice, so let's do both of those.
Yeah.
No, you can, but that's not fulfilling, and I'm never gonna feel like fulfilled doing that. But when I make music from like my emotions, from what I'm going through, like that's the one time in my life where the demons in my brain are firing, nothing's going on besides me in this moment. And
Yeah, you want to connect with other people in that way.
exactly,
And not entertain. You want to connect. through your
exactly.
music.
Dude, he do be connecting with people like at his sets. I be seeing that a lot.
I almost cried last night at your show.
that's no.
I'm serious.
Like
Actually,
When you're playing therapy, you
that's
the
really
beginning,
cool, dude.
you know, when the beginning. It
Yeah.
just hit me like I was getting teary eyed.
That's really dope, dude.
Yeah.
I love that. That's really cool, man.
Well, dude, I'm gonna switch over to Blake real quick for a
Yeah.
second.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just Blake, are you like what got you into clothes? Why cozy?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah. Let's
you
hear
know,
your story.
All right.
what's
Always my mom, she huge fashionista. She got me into fashion, first of all. Ever since I was young, she was dressing me. Was always branding names. She liked brand names. And then 2012, ASAP Rocky comes out, purple swag. Okay.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
What a
This
time.
dude comes out. He's
Holy shit.
fly. He's fly. He's fresh. Okay. And he looks different than what everyone else is wearing at the time. And I really liked that. And I was already into fashion. My mom owned a boutique. My sister owned a boutique. And eventually I did the clothes and do it.
But you kind of did a little bit of music too, huh? Like so. Purple
Yeah,
Swag
I
was-
did. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Right, I heard something about this. Right?
Oh, Narwhal over here.
Yeah, okay. Damn, this is like 2014. I'm in high school. Me and my homie, we made a rap song, and back then on SoundCloud had 15,000 plays. It went viral, which is a lot, back then. I was even at the snowball stand working one day, and I was taking out the trash, and some random girls were playing the song on their car. It was wild.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow,
That
that's
is
cool.
fucking
So yeah,
That's dope,
I
dude.
did the
I love that.
yeah, I did the music shit for a while. I did it a little bit in college, and then I was like, "Fuck this! I like clothes more. Let me get into that more." And at that time, I was rapping. I was buying like Bin Trill and HBA and all these brands that Rocky was wearing, that like Virgil Abloh and all these guys were coming up with, and I started studying it and really getting into it, and I just loved it so much. And that's what got me into it. And I chose Cozy because in 2017, A$AP Rocky dropped Cozy tapes, and
Okay.
I loved, and that word, the past few years, it's gotten bigger. It's a bigger word. Like at the time, obviously it's always been around cozy,
Yeah.
but it has gotten bigger over time, people using it more. I was seeing it on Chick-fil-A cups and shit like that. Someone sent me a picture once of a Chick-fil-A cup that had cozy on it, like shit like that.
Let's go.
So I took that as the opportunity to choose cozy, and then I was like, cozy, and you sleep when you're cozy. I put the 3 Z's. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You need a logo.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
So I put that together. And then I'm trying to think. They had this brand, Midnight Studios. This guy Shane. So I did Cozy Studios because brands don't last forever. Look at Diamond Supply. Look at the Hundreds. Look at Young and
Diamond
Reckless.
Supply. That's
You
crazy.
remember Diamond Supply and
Yeah,
I was
fucking
repping
Packs
Diamond
on,
Supply.
dude?
Oh, dude, remember the Diamond Supply and Nike SB
Yes.
collab?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted those shoes so bad. Now,
Dude.
So
now
at-
they're like 10 grand. or
Right.
Something insane
Yeah.
like
Shoes
that.
are insane. I'm not even gonna
Crazy,
talk
dude.
So at the time, I was like, brand names always die. They do. Unless, so I was like, let me do Cozy Studios because maybe one day, and it's crazy, I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to feel some type of way about the name, which is a whole nother story. But I chose that name because you could make whatever you want and you can kind of have that Cozy Studios behind it. That makes sense. Like the 100, you know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I'm trying to make it more of like an image thing now than just throwing out clothes.
Okay. That's what I'm about to ask. Like, did you change or go out about it, like selling the style in a way?
Yes.
I see you just released pillows recently.
Yes, I'm trying to venture into different markets.
Yeah.
And I've been, brands die because it just gets too popular. And there's too much out there. If you look at Raf Simons, Rick Owens, not so much Balenciaga. Like if you look at the higher end brands, they're always exclusive. Look at Chrome Hearts. They've been around since the 80s, but they're still hot
Yeah.
because it's very, very exclusive. So I'm starting to get into this mindset where I'm not going to drop clothes as much anymore like I was. I'm just going to Like I have this whole new DIY shit I'm gonna do, and it's gonna go crazy.
Okay.
Let's go.
And I'm just making more limited pieces, more rarity, because that's what's gonna keep you around. And I'm learning that over all these years, because when you first start, everyone's supporting you, everyone's there for the hype, and you can relate to this.
Yeah, dude.
And people they don't get tired of it, but they just get used to what you're doing, and it
That's
slows
exactly
down a
what it is,
little.
dude.
So, and a lot of people, a lot of designers, they make new brands all the time, and that's just what happens. It's crazy.
Nice. That's a pretty good summary of that.
Yeah.
I liked it. ASAP Rocky. You touched on, some like albums, some different brands that you said your mom too was like
Yeah, my
repping
mom-
these brands,
Yeah, bro. Like
Nice.
she got me into
and you
it.
just really
Shout
really
out,
just
shout out, Cozy Moms.
Yes, sir. yep.
shout out Cozy Moms.
But yeah,
All the moms, honestly.
All
Yeah,
the
shout out
moms.
all the
Stacy's
moms.
mom.
the
Yeah.
one,
Shout out Tasty's mom.
Big
I love
keeler
you, mom.
mom.
yeah,
Love you, mom.
the one person that'll love you forever is your mother.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The someone that won't fucking hurt you is your mom.
Let's go.
Wow,
You know?
that's so true.
It is so true.
Biologically and just
Biologically.
obviously.
And you learn that so
Obviously
much.
true.
Yes.
Like when a mom, it's a pretty important job too. So a lot goes into it.
Blake, being out here for how long you been out here so far? I feel like you've been out here for definitely over a year.
A year and 4 months.
Okay. Sorry. You got the hang of it kind of in a way.
Yeah.
So this is just my, I guess, like I'm trying to view things. So do you see differences style-wise with like New Orleans compared to Denver styles?
Yeah, so when I first moved out here, I definitely thought it would be easier to grow and I'd have more of a chance, but that is not the case. It is 100% easier to grow in a small shit city. Because and there's no style out here.
Small fish or small pond, like less fish.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, like less competition in a way. As in you're in a
There's less-
you're in a
yes.
fat city. I see what you mean. Yeah. That's
it's huge out here. It's hard. If you're in a small city, I definitely feel like it's
Fashion's
easier.
huge out here?
No.
Oh. Oh, you're saying
There
the
could
city
be.
is just huge.
The city's just huge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Like it's harder to get connected here. Plus, you grow up in a place,
Yeah.
everybody, so it's easier
Yeah.
for connection. Like, would you agree? It's easy. You
Yeah,
think
that's
it's
the same.
Yeah,
easier?
dude, I'm saying like people out here, like I feel like all right, like 9 out of 10 people I meet are not from here, which is really cool. But people moved here to work on themselves.
Yeah.
And I love that for them. And a lot of people are getting a lot of cool things done. But because of that, I'm here to focus on me and work on me and do this for me. It seems kind of polarizing when you try to go out and like make new friends.
Mhm.
I've been trying to do some things, but it's just what I realized recently, the community that New Orleans has is not like any other city. And I can't say that because I haven't been to every city, but
yeah.
it's just been harder for me to like make close personal friends here than it was back home,
Yeah.
if that makes
So
sense.
you think there's something to this statistic that Louisiana has the most locals that stay and don't move out the state than any
Mhm.
other state.
Is that real? That's the thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, then, yeah, that makes sense.
But my point also goes back to this.
Well, everything is so close knit there.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
the season in the gumbo.
Everything.
basically.
It's all in the
It's
gumbo.
the slap you mamas,
Yeah.
man.
But one thing it is people know you out there.
yeah.
People see you. They know you're doing music already. They
Yeah.
know who you are.
Yeah.
Me, I walk around. People know what
Mhm.
I'm doing.
Yeah.
I
So
had
is that a
kind
good
of an
thing? So is
aura.
that a
I
good
had
thing or
kind
a
of,
bad thing?
huh?
So is that a good thing or a
I
bad
think it's a
thing?
good thing.
It's a good thing
Like-
because it's a small town of big city. You see what I mean? So like, it's kind of a good thing to
Yeah.
where it's big city, but not here.
Yeah.
So,
Like I go anywhere.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of people. People do. They know Cozy. They know what I'm about, what I'm doing, and it just sounds kind of weird. I kind of had an aura with it.
Yeah, for sure. I feel that completely.
You know?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
100%.
like you would feel that way too, huh? Just by people that already know that you do music. so maybe you get like support through something more local, or
I mean, I would be easier if I was home for sure because
Yeah, his D-Max on deck, bro.
D-Max closed.
What?
Yeah, D-Mac died.
R.I.P. D-Max.
R.I.P. Bro. I did not.
He
know
died. Yeah.
Sheesh.
I'm
bro.
lost.
D-Mac-
What's
D-Mac
D-Mac?
I
passed-
didn't
no,
know
he
it was
actually-
a person. I
D-Mac
didn't know.
actually
I thought
passed
it was
away.
just a place.
I mean, it was, but yeah. Rest in peace, D-Mac.
A little bit
and
of both.
D-Max. That was a fun place to play.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
back to your question. Yeah, it would be a lot easier if I was home because everybody knows everybody, you know.
Mhm.
But like the reason I moved out here was like, and now it's like kind of like funny because that's what I complain about. I'm like, I don't know anybody. How exciting is that? And then now I'm like 8 months in, I'm like, I don't know anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I do know people, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's different. And you gotta like stay optimistic
sure.
and like keep pushing, you know, because I mean, I had my first show yesterday.
Yeah, bro. Let's go.
Yesterday,
shout
dude.
out, man.
Like our first show here. That
was
was
awesome.
lit.
Shout out Lost Lake for
Shout out Lost
Yeah.
Lake, dude, for
helping
the show.
boy.
That was cool.
That was super cool.
Finally getting to see you play was awesome. Yeah, and I think that like just living in a bigger city or really any other city than your hometown is gonna
Yeah,
face you with
for sure.
challenges.
100%.
These challenges are gonna be in different ways, you know, mentally or like with like monetarily or like, you know,
Mhm.
spiritually, all these things that'll get
Absolutely.
you while you're away from home and
Yeah.
stuff. But you know, we're still here. I think we all have our own growth and our own paths
For
out
sure.
there. But
Yeah, bro.
yeah, it's just it is the what if, you know, like you were saying, the opportunity, like, man, how exciting it is to just like meet new people and not have
Yeah,
to
dude.
have this stereotype
Mhm.
or, you know, already
Facts.
this persona that you're dealt with and understood by in New Orleans per se.
Yeah.
And
that.
yeah, I mean, I just think there is something really like unique with New Orleans too and how community goes. But, you know, again, like there is just drama and cattiness
For
just
sure.
like there is everywhere else. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just
sure.
that everybody knows everything because everybody knows
Yeah.
everybody. You know? So it's
It's a
like,
little big city.
Which is
Yeah.
why I did move. I didn't come out here to specifically do clothes. I came out here to find myself, and
Yeah.
I did, like more than I could ever imagine. It's crazy.
good for
Just
you,
the
dude.
things I've done, been through.
Yeah, I think moving out of state, I definitely push to anybody
Yeah,
because that's when you
It's a
find
tough-
yourself and you like yours. I mean, you're gonna have times when you're down in the dumps, but
yeah. And like the clothing's always going to be there. Like I'm learning now. Like this experience is going to progress me into the future.
Absolutely.
So, Blake, what's the hardest part about living in Denver for you? Besides, obviously, you don't have your friends and your family, but like something a little more like, you know,
Hardest.
like nitpicky.
Yeah, you
like-
obviously don't have any friends, dude.
I mean, we all have more friends back at home.
I know. I'm just being
So-
so. Yeah, no. I just
Not
thought that was
Blake,
funny.
and I don't know why anybody would
I
want to
just
be
thought-
friends with
I
you.
just
but
thought that was
you want to hang out
hilarious.
tomorrow?
Piece of shit.
Like we know you don't have friends, dog. But
like,
like,
can I have
what's
a
the other
cig?
hard part?
The hardest part about living here?
Oh man.
Damn. Besides family and friends,
Yeah.
the traffic. No, I'm joking.
I was dealing with that shit today.
Low-key,
The
dude.
drivers.
Yeah,
Oh
y'all
my
people
god.
in New Orleans are lucky. Y'all can go 10 minutes over. An hour normal is 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's for
I'm
me. It's
used
more
to
like
it.
25, 35.
I'm
'cause
from
my-
St. Rose. I've been driving 20
That's
minutes
true.
everywhere
That's
my
true.
whole life.
Boys.
That's
St.
So I
Rose-
moved here and people be like complaining about that stuff. I'm like, dog, I've been doing this since
Yeah.
a jit. I've been doing this
Right.
since I've been doing this since 2002, bro. I had
If
to
you're
go to
from St.
daycare
Rose.
in New Orleans and I was in St. Rose.
If
I'm
you're
a-
from St. Rose and you commuted to New Orleans, drop a comment.
Yeah.
Drop a
Because-
comment right
Drop a
now.
comment
Yeah.
and follow Tasty.
Tell them how annoying that was. But guess what? As soon as you come out to Denver, you're going to appreciate that, brother. I promise
No,
you.
dead ass.
I promise you. You're
I
going to
was-
appreciate it, dog.
I was driving 5-10 minutes max every time I got in a car. Back home,
Yeah,
now
dude.
it's 30 minimum.
Nobody would come pick me up to hang out because I'm like,
But-
I live in
you know
St.
what- you
Rose.
know
I'm like,
what-
where the hell is that? Like,
know
what do you
the
mean?
Plus is though is the scenery. So you're
Oh,
driving.
yeah,
30
for sure,
minutes.
for sure.
You're driving 30 minutes, but you got a fucking mountain in the background.
Absolutely.
That's
I love
true.
that. I
Speaking
love
of that, speaking like the mountains, like how's winter treat you guys? You guys both just went through winter here. That was your first.
I
right?
loved it.
That was my
yeah.
second winter.
Yeah.
I loved
How'd you
it,
guys
dude.
How'd you guys feel about that?
I was-
Coming from
Go ahead.
New
I'm
Orleans.
a big fan. I felt like I was in a Hallmark movie. Every time it snowed, I went
That's
outside.
facts, though.
And
That's
like I
facts.
feel like there's a twinkle in my eye, and I'm gleaming, and like I don't know. I mean, we don't get snow
Yeah.
except this year, dude.
Bro.
Like 14 inches of snow, dude. I was so mad because I was in. I was
think
low key.
I
Low key.
I was in New Orleans for a
low-key.
whole month for freaking Christmas. I come back 2 days after I come back. My parents have 15 inches of snow in the front yard, and I'm like,
Yup.
what?
Yep.
In St. Rose.
I'm so happy for y'all, but oh, I wish I was there,
So,
dude.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
it
like
looks so
patience
fun.
is a virtue. That's what they're saying down there, man. They're like, we'll get snow eventually. We'll have good weather
Oh
eventually.
man, no, I was so jealous, man.
No,
But
yeah,
I love the winter here.
snow is
The one
pretty,
in Denver, I thought
yeah,
it was really cool.
I like snow. Some people don't like it, but it's not that hard to drive in.
No.
No, I did
And-
Uber Eats through it, and I was like worried, but like I never
Yeah,
really
there
had
you
an
go.
issue. And I don't have a 4-wheel drive vehicle, so I was like,
Got to be careful.
yeah,
It's funny though. My first winter here, I loved it. Second winter, hated it.
really.
Yeah, I was over the snow. I loved it at first. Like when it first started snowing in like April or something, I loved it. Or not April, fucking like November.
November.
Can we look at pictures of the snowfall from New Orleans real
Yeah,
quick?
let's do that.
Look what we got.
Look at them.
Snow at the beach is crazy.
The Gulf Coast.
Snowfall.
Is this New Orleans?
No, it just
No.
says New Orleans.
That was not New Orleans. Shut up.
It was.
That was not New Orleans.
I think it was, dude.
You think you know every
He'd
inch
be in
of
St.
the
Rose.
city?
That's
much.
New Orleans.
He'd be in St. Rose too much.
I would love to be in St. Rose. Give my mama a big old hug right now. Oh man, keep dogging St. Rose, bro. We gonna throw
Coming up.
hands.
Coming up.
We gonna throw hands like a real St. Rose baby.
I respect the
promise you.
parish, St. Charles Parish. Huh?
Yeah, so how does this make you
Sorry.
feel?
Rare blizzard conditions.
It's more snow than Denver had this past winter.
I know. Isn't that
Yeah.
awesome?
I
think that's so cool, dude.
Look at Mel's, dude.
That's crazy.
Bro.
Oh, I
There's
love
a good
that.
theme
That is
to
the coolest thing
It's so
ever.
pretty though, huh?
I know, man.
Look at
Its
this.
iconic Bourbon Street blanketed in
Mm.
snow, like much of the Gulf Coast.
I
from
can't even
Mississippi
imagine.
to Alabama.
Wow.
And
No, I was
sunshine in
FaceTiming my
parts of
parents,
northern
and my
Florida,
sister like built a
including
snowman that was like
Pensacola,
6 feet
where
tall in our
sandy
living room. And I'm
shorelines
like,
I didn't
what?
know it snowed in all those states.
Yeah.
beaches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
who
Snow
cares
at the
about
beach
all
is
that?
crazy,
Yeah,
though.
right.
Oh, we got DeSantis now. Oh yeah.
Look at that sign language, right? Going at it.
I want to learn sign language.
Me too.
So bad.
You just gotta hit him with the.
With the
I can't do it.
Concerts are the best.
Hit him with that.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. Shout out all my sign language people. I love y'all.
Airports up and down the coast, back up and running today
Shout out to
after the
Def.
harsh winter
You're
weather
canceled.
caused thousands of
MSY, dude.
Put it on the
cancel,
TikTok.
cancel, cancel. Look at that. You see that,
not
dude?
to hit the road just
The
yet.
Gulf Coast.
We're not over yet. This
There he
incident
is.
not over yet. We
He's
gotta
going
wait
crazy.
just a little bit longer.
And hunkering down at
Oh
home
my
Yeah,
may
but-
not be so bad.
It's just so different. Yeah, I'm happy they got to experience that.
That's so
Everybody down
cool.
there. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
they needed
What's
that.
one thing was a
Rare
culture
chance
shock
to
for y'all?
enjoy a taste
living
of
out
Here?
there?
in
Yeah.
their own
Food
backyard.
sucks.
Yep.
Wow,
They
that's
don't-
amen.
they
I
don't-
agree on that.
they don't
I think
say
we're all
that
in
people
it.
from out here be like, "That's a hot take." Y'all ain't from New Orleans. Y'all don't know
Yeah,
it.
no,
Y'all don't know.
seriously,
Y'all don't know
though.
what we're talking about, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude.
they have some good food out here, but how plentiful the good food is down there is ridiculous.
Ridiculous, yeah.
You don't notice that until you're in a place where that's just not there.
That was
You're
like,
normal
I-
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like I finally
bro.
get soul food. I get it now.
Yeah.
Leaving it.
Yeah.
I get it. There's actual like just
It-
flavor
it
and
feed-
care.
It feeds your soul.
Yeah, it does.
You
It
know what I'm
does.
saying?
Yes, bro.
Oh my goodness.
And you just don't get that here.
I lost.
But
hella-
within the people, are y'all getting a southern hospitality vibe? It seems like everybody's happy here, in my opinion.
I think everybody's happy here.
I go to grocery stores, like not just Trader Joe's, and everybody's like Trader Joe's. Oh, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, by the way, you're looking nice today. I like your shoes. Like that's what
Really?
I get a lot,
Really?
Yeah.
especially at restaurants too.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just give off like piece of shit vibes.
Yeah,
'cause
bro.
I don't get that at all.
You know what it is? I think
I don't get that at all.
it's the cozy brand.
I'm the dude. It's the jacket for sure. I'm the dude telling people that. I don't really feel.
Okay.
I don't really feel the same way.
Okay.
But no, the nice people are like the hippies, like the older hippies out here. They're
Yeah.
like insanely nice. Where it's like you want something from me, kind of nice, but it's not like that. They're just genuinely like great people.
Yeah, people are very nice out here.
They are.
They really are.
They are.
They care. You know,
Yeah, dude, for sure.
they do.
Yeah.
They do have a lot.
I think
of,
one of the best things that I do like about this city and state
Mhm.
is the cleanliness of the whole.
It is clean.
It is very clean compared to where we're from. It's very, very clean.
Bro.
They got some spots though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
They
yeah.
got some spots though.
Colfax, bro.
Yeah, dude. Shout out Lost Lake.
Shout out Colfax.
Yeah, shout out Colfax for
so
real.
speaking of Colfax, you played a show on Colfax last night.
sir.
Is there any other places you want to play, like in mind? Just off, I know like you haven't had a chance to get on stage too often out here, but
Yeah, like have
Is
you
there
been to some
anything-
low key places that you like tried to get your way in that you really wanna?
If I'm being honest, I should go to like live music shows more. I really don't.
Yeah.
So not really, and nothing specifically comes to mind besides anywhere that'll take me. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had a venue like down the street from the place I just played. I think it was called Bluebird. I hope I'm right. But that place looked pretty cool. I've seen like they have like it looks like what's that place back home? Like the Joy Vibes.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's what it's. It's like a smaller
Joy
like
Theater?
yeah, like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
smaller like version of that. So I'd like to play there.
I like
Um,
that open mic place
Which
a
one
while ago.
oh
That
yeah,
we
what
went
was
to.
that
We
again?
played pool.
was that? That was right
I
down the
can't even
street from where I
remember.
just played, wasn't it? I
It
don't
was
rem-
on Colfax actually.
I don't remember either.
You know, Colfax is so big,
yeah, dude.
but
Uh,
yeah.
No,
I
I
can't
got
remember that
You gotta
place,
get some. You gotta get out there and get some more live shows under your belt.
You know what-
man.
you know
There's
what-
so much like good music being played live out here. Like
Mhm.
you know, that's a big thing in New Orleans is like live entertainment or like blues or anything to do with like the culture down there, but like jazz down, you know, and on
I
Bourbon.
don't see street
but-
performers though out here.
Yeah, there's just I just feel like the
Yeah.
touring acts, man. They're just
Yeah.
always here. There's always
Yeah.
like I mean, I'm talking like Monday through Sunday. There's a show that's like sold out in Denver. I feel like
Really?
Yeah, no,
I've been to
that's
sold
true.
out shows on Tuesdays
Yeah,
Really?
out here.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I just
Interesting.
don't see that in New Orleans, or at least I haven't seen that personally. I mean, I'm
A
sure.
lot
if-
of artists skip New Orleans.
They
Yeah.
do. They
It
do.
Sucks to see it, dude.
yeah, like you
Oh,
got to
it
check
really
out
sucks
Mission
to see it.
Ballroom. You got to check out like
Mission Ballroom's
you
fire.
got to check out like Marquee Theater. Or,
Yeah.
like you got to check out like some of these places, man. Your Mama's House.
That's
venue.
called? It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was like,
Shout out your mom's house.
What?
Yeah, check
Shout
out
out
your
your
mom's house.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, dude, I need
Keeler
to.
had a show at the crib in St. Rose. People would pull up.
Absolutely, people will pull up. It wouldn't even be a question, dude.
What I have been doing a lot though lately, I've been introducing myself to people, trying to get the word out. I used to not do that as much. Like the other day, I was in the hot tub and I met a dude in there. He does embroidery, and he lives in the same apartment building as me, and that is such a blessing.
Let's
Wow,
go.
that's cool.
And I have all these ideas I need done, and now I have him, and he's gonna.
You got
give
his
me,
info, huh?
yeah.
Let's go, dude.
He's gonna give me a great price. He don't need any minimums.
go.
Like and I can work directly with him,
Yeah.
and I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
What a blessing. That's awesome.
I have
yeah.
starting to see, Blake, more and more these like clothing pop-ups at bars.
Yeah, I did one at his show actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
he did.
I did one in
That was at,
2023 at
Cafe Istanbul.
I think it's a
Yeah.
great
I
idea.
s-
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, I'll start asking places. I have 2 more shows booked in August right now. I'll ask him if he could just pull up, like, because I mean, if I don't have a merch table, why can't you be my merch table? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
You could just get money, and then I could just
Yeah.
get people. You know what I'm saying?
Got to be careful with the venue trying to get a cut on that. If you can do it under the table,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
or not to be like that,
Yeah.
but venues will take a big cut on merch.
Really?
That's fair.
Yeah, they will
I didn't
because
know
they
that.
know that's where the money's coming in. So
Interesting.
Mhm.
yeah,
This one I played at yesterday, they said merch was 100% us. So
Yeah, well, that's
Really?
nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
Stick with people that'll let you do that
100%.
because if you can sell T-shirts at a show, that's like
Yeah.
money
they
in your
take a
pocket
profit off
from-
of that.
Usually, dude. Usually
That's
venues do,
crazy.
man.
That's messed up.
Yeah, you know, because they can, and that's like
Yeah.
again, that's the big chunk, and it's
Yeah.
like I've heard 20-25% on merch
That's
sales.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
tough, dude.
Especially if you don't have any type of connection with them and you're just booking like
Mhm.
20-25% is pretty common
Yeah.
for
really tough.
merch
Yeah.
venue tax.
Did not know that.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did do it. Did a merch table at his show, and I did sell a lot. But
you
that
really?
was one. Yeah,
How many did you sell?
Yeah, you did. I was there. I was, dude. Yeah,
You're at
I don't know,
Cafe
I
Istanbul?
sold a good bit. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
That was the one thing about New Orleans. People going to his show, they knew who I was already, and they
Yeah.
wanted to buy it.
Yeah.
You know, like they wanted to buy it because they knew me. I'll get to that point eventually.
Yeah,
It's just harder.
As an hero,
You
you would have to like push it more.
You have to push it more,
Yeah.
and
Well, people in New Orleans support you until you're like at the cusp.
that's a great point.
People in New Orleans support you till you're at the point of like, I don't know if y'all ever heard the crabs in a bucket analogy, but
yeah,
Wow.
everybody's crabs in a bucket. And that's really how it is, dude.
That's a great point because I was gonna
That's
say that.
really how it is, dude. Because as soon as you start getting some, there's somebody like preying on your downfall. Somebody like pulling you down when you're about to get out of that bucket so they
Yes.
can just get on top. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be, and usually it's people you're competing with,
Of
like
course.
artists and other brands and stuff. But like, people don't really want to see you win.
No,
They don't. You gotta believe in yourself and see yourself win. You know what I'm saying? That's really the
Yeah.
only way it can work.
yeah,
yeah. That's
Anywhere, but specifically New Orleans, it's with the art scene. It's crabs in
yeah.
the bucket.
Like that
dude.
goes back to
Wow.
my point earlier. You
Artists don't support artists.
No,
down there.
you will grow there. We could grow
Not a
more
lot of
there,
them.
but we're gonna get capped out.
Yeah.
After that cap, you're done.
Well, it's just clicks. Like these artists support these three people. These people support these three people.
Yeah.
Dude.
These people support these three people. When in reality, New Orleans probably has some of the most talented artists in
Right.
the world. And if we could somehow all work together and somehow do whatever, and I don't know what that entails, but if we could somehow not be that way, the scene in NOLA would take over the world.
Yeah, and dude,
It would take over the world, bro.
Yes, it would. And dude, I got to that point. I was at a point, dude. I grew when I first started. I grew so quick. And I was
Yeah.
beating all these people that been doing it because I had the
Yeah.
method. I knew what was going on. And there was a point I was getting to people that did clothes in New Orleans. They did not like me.
Really?
Unspoken beef because I was
Yeah.
doing good.
Really?
And there's just no support there. They're bringing you down. Like it got to that point. And they'll do the same thing with music. They'll do it with anything.
yeah.
I think that's
And it's not-
one
it's-
one thing that I respect about like y'all two and people that go that way is just like you both of y'all said haters are gonna be haters,
Yeah.
especially if, like because I mean fuck, I mean,
Absolutely.
if I was an artist I'd be looking at the comments if I posted a song and
Yeah,
there's gonna be
absolutely.
that one that you'd be like bro really
That's the worst. That's the worst thing you can do, and I do
Yeah.
it way too often.
yeah
Way
yeah.
too often, dude.
Yeah,
I hate
I
that.
respect y'all though for definitely getting past something like that though, because that's something hard to do.
And,
yeah, I've even struggled with that personally
Yeah.
too, with
Yeah.
like my own stuff.
You do shit like
But
you know.
I'm not gonna get too much into that, but I can
Yeah.
totally relate to like just you start getting a buzz and people don't, some people like it, some people don't,
Yeah.
and then it,
Yeah, and it's like,
sometimes they'll like it for a little bit and then now they don't like it. Or they-
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least
yeah,
they're not like it.
dude,
exactly.
I'm like, all
know?
right, that's
But
weird.
I feel like that's kind of natural anyway. But I just think we see it more because it's like more of just like actually seeing people in person, more of just like
Yeah.
and like seeing them like way more often than like normally people do in like a bigger city
Yeah.
like Denver or. So it's a little bit different connections there. because
And
of-
exactly. And I have been spreading the word about my brand to everyone I meet. So that growth will come. It's just going to take longer.
Absolutely, it's like undeniable and unwavering faith and belief in yourself.
You just can't quit.
No, exactly.
All
Like it's gonna go like this always. With
exactly. And we're
how
kind
you
of
feel with streams, with views, with whatever you're looking at. It's always gonna be like this.
and we're kind of at this plateau spot, I think.
Yeah, but guess what else looks like this? Your heartbeat.
Exactly.
So when it stops, you're dead. Don't stop.
Like
You know
me
what
and
I'm
you,
saying? Yeah.
like we kind of went up for a while, plateaued. It's just what it is, and that's
Yeah,
something
yeah,
that's
yeah.
something that fucks with your mental a lot.
Yeah, because then you just look back and compare. and then
I do that so much.
But then
It's
you
so
can't
bad.
because like I've been doing that lately, and I'll realize I'm like, bruh, you wouldn't even be friends with yourself 8 years ago. Why are you comparing yourself to that? Dude?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. It means I grew. It means I evolved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
sure.
a great thing. But like, why am I letting that get to me? You know, it's just
Yeah, you got to be happy where you come from, you know, and like how far
Absolutely.
you've gone.
Yeah.
You've come to like be as a person, as a musician, and whatever your craft is, and you know there's ups
Absolutely.
and downs to that, you know. But looking forward to the future, like, is big as well. Like, don't get too caught up in what you've done or what you haven't done.
For sure.
Yeah.
I got a
Right.
I got a question for both y'all. Have you all ever? Because I know you all probably have. Have you ever felt like something's fire, but then you have in the back of your head, nah, I'm not gonna release it. It's actual shit. Clothing and a
every
song.
single song I make. I make so much music. I make more music
Yeah.
than any of y'all have any idea of. I make this year I've made about 60 songs.
Let's go.
Nice.
I've released
Grinding.
I've released one. No. I released the deluxe album February 9th for my album Life Lately. I released in November. So the deluxe was 18 songs. And then I dropped a song called But That's Life in April that I made 2 years ago. And then I dropped one on my birthday at the end of May called I Got You, which I made this year. But yeah, dude, all the time I'll make something and I'm like, this is so good. And then I'm like,
And then in your head,
I'm
you're
not
like,
dropping it. And then I tell people that and they're like, why? And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
At this point, it's a really immature way of looking at things. It's like, nobody's gonna like it, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop it. I'm talking to myself. I'm not talking to anybody who doesn't like myself.
Yeah, you're like in the mirror, you're like, bro.
I'm just like,
get out of
dude,
my head.
what
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
doing, big dog? You're hindering your own whatever could be because you just don't like yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's something that I need to work through and something beyond the music. But yes, all the time
Yeah.
I make something. I'm like, this is super cool.
Okay.
And then I'll listen to it months later and I'm like,
Yeah.
I never dropped it.
Yeah. That goes the same way with you, Blake.
No, I've
No, I love myself. I'm not like him.
I would be in my head all the time, bro.
yeah,
Trust me.
yeah.
I've definitely made something and I didn't release it, but I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah.
Or I don't think anything I've ever made was bad, but I do
I agree
see
with that 100%.
Thank you.
Yes.
But I have noticed my progression over the years. And that my point in saying that is maybe I'll look back at something I made a long time ago and I don't like it as much. But that's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's part of growth.
It's growth. Exactly.
Like I feel the same way. I don't think some things I make, I'm like, that's not really it. But other thing, I don't think anything I create is like bad.
Yeah.
But some things I'm like, you could do better. You could do better. You could do better. But that mindset is like stopping you at some point, you know?
Yeah.
And it is for me. And that's something I'm working on right now. And I actually put a song through today for release. So
Nice.
Fuck
let's
yeah.
get it.
You know what I've been doing? I've
do
been
it.
I've been not
Let's do
even I've been not even trying to think. I've been just trying.
Just gotta
I've-
do it.
Yeah,
just
I've
gotta
always
do
had
it.
that
Take that
mindset.
Nike.
I
That
just-
Nike slogan.
Like I just drop it before I even think about it too much. I've always
out
done
there,
that.
yeah.
I would think of design, get it done, print it, sell it before I even can think about it.
Smart.
Keeler, have you ever tried to either incorporate like merch for your albums?
For my albums,
Yeah.
I made a shirt, or my friend made a shirt for my last album,
Oh, okay.
Life Lately. Yeah, it was
sick,
it was
dude.
really cool. It's on my website. It's called tastiesbuffet.com.
Let's go.
So if y'all want to
Let's
go to the
go.
buffet,
Y'all
dude,
heard
hit
it.
up.
Bro. Y'all heard it.
Other than that, I made beanies a while ago.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, I
those
gotta
those
be-
That was
beanies
hard.
are still be
Those are
singing.
That
hard.
was cool. I don't
Yeah.
even have one anymore. I gave my last one away.
You know what? You know, also thinks a good
Uh.
promoting idea is stickers.
Stickers.
sure.
Yeah.
You put
Stickers
the
are
things
cheap, too.
anywhere.
Yeah,
You put
cheap
things
dude, I just
anywhere.
don't really have a logo. I need to get a logo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
boy.
dude.
I need to hit up like a graphic designer and just be like, yo,
I could set you up with one.
yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
I
it.
know
dude.
plenty.
I need that bad for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause my logo has just been like my signature, but I'm like, that's not really it.
Yeah, then maybe at your shows you can kind of like have them spread out type shit.
Yeah, dude, that would be dope. Cause stickers, yeah, they're super cheap.
Yeah, I do stickers all the time. I give them
Yeah,
out.
it's,
Stickers
it's,
are
it's on the
smart.
water bottle right there.
Yes, sir,
It's-
exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Do you guys
Let's
have
go.
anything planned necessarily? You guys are like looking to drop or looking like, Keeler just said he's just uploaded something, a song for review. You got anything coming up too, Blake?
I'm not rebranding the name, but I've been taking a step back to assess what I really want. And I really want to get into high designing, high fashion. No more per se logos. I want to get into cut and sewing. I want to get into one pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm about to have this great idea. I'm not going to share it yet because I
Yeah,
want to
no,
pull
no.
through with it, before I say anything. But I have this great idea and I'm about to do that. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm getting a bunch of one jeans
Let's
and
go,
putting the design on. It's going to be fire. But yeah.
Let's go, dude.
We'll close it off with this. The two big questions.
Mhm.
So, one is, where do you see yourself in 5 years, and the other one is 10 years.
Some big like interview questions right now.
That's hard.
And I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys are
dude.
ready
I feel
for
like
this.
I'm applying. I feel like I'm applying for a job right now.
Yeah, bro. Come on now.
This is how it starts.
In 5 years, where do I see myself, or where do I see Tasty?
Both. You can
Okay.
get both answers.
If I'm being honest with y'all, and if people make it this far, they'll hear it. I personally feel Tasty coming to an end.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I'm not quitting making music. That's not what I'm gonna do. I feel like I need to step into the role of being Andrew. So in 5 years from now, I believe Andrew Keeler will be dropping some of the most spectacular and beautiful music any of y'all have ever heard in your life.
Let's go.
Wow, okay.
Dude. Let's go.
And I don't know, to me, Tasty feels it feels like an old version of me that I need to let die, and I need to like let it go. And I've been going through a lot of stuff lately, and it's just, I've been like praying about it and like really working hard and trying to figure things out, and nothing's set in stone, but I really feel the need to step into the role of who is Andrew? This is what Tasty would do. What would Andrew do? How can I present myself as Andrew as being this authentic and real artist? Because the people and the artists that have impacted me are the real people who wear their heart on their sleeves, who show you their pain. They show you when they're sad. They show you when they're happy. And you can feel that authenticity. And that is healing, and that is beautiful. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't just let it out. Like they keep things in, and it just bottles up until you explode or something. Like until something drastic happens, dude. And like I need to be that person for myself, for others through my art. And Tasty to me feels like a different person at this point. I feel like in 5 years, Andrew Keeler is going to be on top of the world,
Let's go.
a happy, genuine person
You're in a
who's going to
great
be
place
dropping
for it,
beautiful
too, bro.
music.
There you go.
That's fucking good.
In 10 years, probably dead. I'm joking. I don't know. 10 years is, I really hope
10
not.
years. It's crazy.
10 years is,
That's-
what are you, 26?
Yeah.
10 years, we'll have 3 Grammys.
Let's go.
I like
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better than dying.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
No, and I see that happening, dude. And I think-
Absolutely.
Three Grammys and build a studio in St. Rose.
It's going to be called Cozy Studios.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go.
Absolutely, brother.
so yeah, but Cozy's thinking about also rebranding too, right?
I don't know.
What do you know?
I really
So-
don't know. I don't think I'd change the name, but rebranding as in what I'm gonna make, not
Okay.
specifically the name. Just venture into a different market. That's yeah. Because dude, the clothing market, it's always been saturated, but it's really bad now.
Yeah.
TikTok, it's so
Oh,
fucked.
Lord. I didn't even think about that, bro.
Dude,
That's so
and
true.
dude, and it's really hard to grow. Andrew, anyone can relate to this. I mean, the stupid algorithms they do in these days. I mean,
Yes, sir.
I hate the internet so much. I hate being on Instagram so much, and it's so
agree.
hard to grow when you hate something being on it because it's just so awful
Yep.
for you. And the market is just so saturated, and it's really hard to get out there because you have to make fucking reels, you have to make TikToks, and I don't want to do that dumb shit.
I agree with you.
So I've been thinking of, you got to do different ways.
Yeah, you got to find that somehow else. Either you got to get somebody else to do it, or you got to
Like back then,
get the exposure through
Yeah.
something else that other people now are putting it on. Because the internet's essential. I feel like
it is.
It
It
is,
is. It
100%.
is. It is.
you got to
100%.
find that way where you
There's
can get
no
that
way
happy
around it.
medium where you're not necessarily hating what you do, but you can
Yeah.
use it as a tool,
For sure.
Absolutely.
either
Yeah.
through other people or But I can totally relate to what you're saying.
And it was a lot easier to grow when I started, like 2018 through 2020. It was just super easy to grow because people followed you for what you made. Now I don't follow anyone I see videos of. It's just people just watch it and you
Well,
go to the
now-
next. Nobody
now
cares
it's just-
about following
Well, my
anyone.
Instagram is not even anybody I follow.
Yeah, it's not even anyone I
it's just
follow.
all memes and reels, and I'm like, this is silly.
So like I
And
used
I'll
to
see
have
some, well, people our age now, we're getting to the age where people use Instagram like our parents use Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're trying to sell a brand, and that's something like they've seen a million times.
Yes.
They're not going to be intrigued with it 8 years later like they were when you
Yes.
started, because like, oh my God, Andrew's making a song. Oh, he's Big Tasty. You know?
Yeah.
At this
Yeah.
point, it's like, oh, cool. Andrew sang again.
Right.
Oh, cool. Blake made another thing with
Right,
Cozy on it,
right.
you know? And it's like, how do you set that apart? And I think the only way I know how is being real. So
And
like,
you
I
got
don't.
to keep doing it too.
Yeah,
Giving
yeah,
up.
consistency, absolutely.
And when we first started, it's like people followed you because they would see you. Now no one's seeing your shit. And
Exactly.
like you,
I think you got to push through that though.
yeah. But like I'd see brands making these corny ass TikToks and it's just so cringe. And I don't want to stoop to that level because
I don't blame
all
you.
these brands are going to die in 2 years.
I don't blame you, but they're making money though.
Maybe.
So
They
it
could
depends
be.
on like what your goal is with that.
What
Is
I've
the
learned,
goal, like, do
what
you-
I've learned was likes and shit does not equal sales. It really doesn't.
Really,
It does not. The clothing industry is extremely hard. It's the hardest
really.
to grow in. I've done research.
I believe it. I believe it because you could listen to 10 seconds of my song and turn it off, but like you have to buy your shit.
You have to buy.
Yeah,
Dude,
like you have to
all
like
the big
put your, you
brands
have to
now.
put your credit card in to like pay for Cozy, but like you can go on Spotify and be like, he's poo poo, and then turn it off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like look
It
at
doesn't-
Supreme. They didn't blow up till 2016. They started in 1994. Took them fucking
All right,
25
well then.
years.
Yeah.
Look
All
at
right, well then,
look at Raph Simmons, Rick Owens. They started in the 80s. Took them all these years. Look at
Jelly Roll, baby. Jelly Roll is like almost 40. He just got his like chance like 2, 3, 4 years
Yeah.
ago, something like that. I don't know.
like Chrome Heart's
But-
been around since the 70s and it's big in 2025.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I didn't
You know, it
that.
took
I didn't know
50
that.
years.
Right.
So that's proof
right,
that it's
right.
consistency.
It is. It's
It's
consistent. You just cannot
consistency
quit.
and quality.
I've seen brands over the years. I started a long time ago. I've seen brands over the years get to 100K followers. They're selling out crazy amounts, 100K. They just disappeared. I know the
Really?
brand. They're gone because people just get disinterested. They quit.
Huh.
Like-
Interesting.
You just have to stay at it.
Yeah.
You can't give up. And even if it's not my main source of income, like hopefully one day it is.
Do you believe it will be? Genuinely.
Yeah,
do
so
you-
What I
you're-
think is I'm gonna make money off of it, but
Yeah.
it's not gonna be my main source. Like I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
and I believe that a lot of brands do the same thing. Because how is all these designer brands? They rarely
Absolutely.
drop. It's expensive. That keeps them afloat, but they have to have another revenue. So like my thing is make my money and then you invest it, or I
Mhm.
trade on the stock market, which I do. And it will just always be just what I love to do, and it'll make me a little money, but it might not be the main source.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
you don't want to do like the whole shebang with
I-
getting a store.
I would
Opening
never
up a
open a
store.
store. No.
Okay.
But I do. I love that world. I do want to. Recently, I've been thinking I do want to shadow some designers and try to get into that world. It's just very hard. Like I do love it. I would want to be in it fully. It's just gonna take some time.
Just gotta stay consistent, brother.
Yeah.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stay
that's-
consistent and
One
don't
song
give
at
up.
a time, baby.
Mm-hmm.
One
That's-
pillow at a time,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
That
Let's
same
get it.
question goes for you, Blake. 5 years from now, though, dude. 5 years from now,
From-
my boy's gonna have a whole bed set. So.
Well, I did as a blessing.
That's actually a good idea. Do that.
It is, dude. Like I could sell so many home decor cozy
That's
on
a
it.
good,
I think that's a good idea.
Perfect for home decor.
Yeah.
It's a
Just take out the
good
studios
idea.
and do the ZZZ. And I've been blessed. I found a way to get samples and everything made. Just buying one, I don't have to get a whole inventory and
Let's
waste
go,
thousands
dude.
of dollars. And I found a way to do that, so I'm gonna be experimenting. That's the one bad thing about clothes. You have to throw your money out. You have to have money to blow. You got to take hella risks.
Yeah.
There's been drops like in 2023. I had my biggest drop ever. I spent this is a lot to me, like $4,000 I had to put up front, and
That's
not
crazy.
knowing I'm gonna make a fucking sale. You don't know,
Yeah.
Luckily I got it back.
But
Let's go.
that self belief is like necessary.
Yeah. And now I'm older, and it's really scary to take these risks, and that's holding me back.
Yeah.
And it's fucking with my head a little.
Would you be more satisfied taking these risks and temporarily being financially unstable, or never taking the
That's
risk
a-
and
yeah,
wondering
I know,
if you
I know.
could have and what would have happened?
Now I think about that every day.
Which one? Which one?
I always
Which one would
pick
you be more unsatisfied with? You think
not
in
taking the
moment?
risk, because I never did take the risk. I got lucky, and I,
think,
made.
I think you know what you need to do, bro.
Look,
I know.
you took the risk by coming out here.
No,
Yeah.
you're right.
I'm not telling you to spend your whole savings right
No,
now.
right.
Look, we get a
And-
Black Hawk real quick.
But no, I'm getting that spark back. Like I've been very creative lately, and I'm getting that motivation recently that I just want to create some crazy shit. And like I guess last night I was thinking about it all night, and I was just so happy that I had this spark again in me, because it's been a minute, and it feels really nice.
Yeah.
Because since I moved out here, my focus has been on everything else. But now I'm good.
Mhm.
I'm stable. I got everything I need. Now I can back to focus. So I'm
Absolutely.
very excited.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of feeling that, and even just
Yeah.
creating this podcast right now is kind of
Exactly.
helping that
Yeah,
spark
bro.
and that energy.
It is, dude. That's
You know?
such a great
High
fucking
key, yeah.
point.
Yeah,
Being
yeah.
around you guys, I swear to God, all of you, it's making me more creative.
Not you, Justin.
No, but I'm dead ass. I always had this problem. All of my homies, my best friends, none of them give a fuck about clothes, social media, nothing. They don't care
Yeah.
about posting. They
Well,
don't
they-
care
they
about
don't
taking
get it.
pictures.
They don't get
They
it.
don't get it.
They're accountants, dude. They don't get it.
Yeah, but you guys, y'all,
They're like doctors. They
like,
don't understand.
right? And like Randy, you got this fucking camera. Like we fucking made
Yeah,
a music
yeah,
video.
yeah,
like
yeah.
we're taking pictures everywhere we go. Like we're all
was it?
together. And it's
Bandy?
Bandy to
And it's-
general, baby.
and it's really motivating. It really is. And I have realized this, but I'm really hitting me right now how I truly feel blessed around you guys is really waking me up. I swear to
That's
God.
beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
good, man.
I feel the same way because there's an energy.
Yeah,
There
bro.
is.
There's an energy.
We're
of,
all
like,
trying to get
let's
to
get
some
stuff
point.
done. Yeah.
A big shout out Diamond Owl Studios. Falling
Yes.
in our
Shout
lap,
out
bro.
them
100%.
for
Yeah,
real.
thank you, Diamond Owl Studios.
For real.
Shout out Chase.
Shout out
man.
Chase.
Appreciate
Shout out
you.
Shout out
Chase. Shout out
Chase.
Diamond Owl for sure, brother.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
But all right, but it's been great talking with you guys.
It was fun.
Y'all can drop y'all's
Follow me
social
on the
media.
everything. It's at Captain Tasty, CAPN Tasty. Like I said, if you made it this far, it might be Andrew by the time you see this video, but who knows? It might not be. At Captain Tasty, though. Love y'all. Stay real to yourself and keep it up.
And Cozy Studios on everything. No underscores, no spaces. OG Cozy Studios got that shit before anyone could take it.
Cop those pillows, bro.
Cop
Cop the
those
pillows.
pillows.
Buy a shirt. I love it.
Stay tasty, baby.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.